I can't wait. This one's going to be awesome. Two of the top teams in China facing off against each other for supremacy. Stands toe-to-toe against the Tree and the Drow Ranger very well in this lane. And already you can see that off to a pretty good start and getting some damage there onto the Tree. In some trouble with the Shards block off. Does look like almost going down. Yes, first blood. Zhang Yu finds it.
Yeah, that's what we were saying, right? The super kill threat lane up here. Planet now puts the point in Snowball, so maybe thinking about going.
I mean, if they go on Tree again up here, or no, instead they're just going to go back onto Monet. So, tag team, they throw out the right clicks. Is it going to be enough to kill off the DP in time? Monet is going to go down to Planet, but they get the kill onto Zhang Yu first.
Maybe also goes Armlet, honestly. I think maybe that's going to actually be the build for Nothing to Say. He is versus Doom, which can sometimes be a bit of a concern, but the plus armor and heavy damage as bottom now. Well, Chrono.
He moves back into lane and is going to catch two ultis. Nothing to Say, walks into the Chrono for a second. But XXS, Tidebringer hit, does have him pulled back in and then brought down.
His Midas is on the courier right above him. He actually didn't put it on himself. Do they even have enough to be able to kill anybody here? With Death Prophet here, I think they have to kind of be very careful.
The X, they find him, pulls him back in. It's only Bobica, and actually he's stolen X, as they get the overgrowth to catch onto everybody. Bobica low, but not dead yet, and the Fiend's Grip from the side. There's nothing to stop that one right now. XWY tries to get out of harm's way, and, well, they do have the X to pull back the Torrent. He misses it, though. Nothing to Say, a rare whiff on that one. And now everybody runs into Monet. The Gus, the pushback. They do finally find that kill on XY.
But Boca did the disjoint play. He had the X stolen, so I think he X'd his buddy and broke it, if I'm not mistaken there, so.
Which was already kind of there, but I imagine they go for it earlier, because they have to find a way to actually, like, force these fights.
Exactly. I mean, this is insane how even the last hits are. Ooh, that's a big steal. He hasn't even... Okay, didn't use another spell. They've got Boat.
Well, so do, LGD. Bobica, Force Staff, keeping him alive. Boat still waiting to the side.
Oh, Monet.
He's kind of caught. Oh, but the Hurricane Pike gets him to the other side. Overgrowth onto 4.
Oh no, XXS, he's on the cliff.
He is completely isolated. This has been a little bit crazy back and forth. Now stolen grip, but there's the Chrono onto everybody. They immediately decide, we need to take down this Rubik, kill him off before he can get that grip off. And 2 already dead for Aster, looking like it's going to be more. Another Shards connection onto Monet, and with no Hurricane Pike after this one, they're going to be able to chase down and bring down this Drow. Monet, Shards catches him again. The snowball forward, disaster in the river.
XXS blinked on the cliff. Oh no. He was stuck there as super close game. Definitely very back and forth as Aster, they've got quite a lot up right here. Are they going to look to try to take advantage of the cooldowns on LGD?
Ooh, XXS does a good play right there. That was very nicely done.
And he can save the Doom as well.
Oh, he's still taking a lot of damage. Nothing to Say. Turns. God, is he going to kill him off? XXS turns to punch. Nothing to Say. Wants to find one turn, but not going to get it.
Big play. That's a huge pick off there.
And you can see that neither team really wants to go outside of where their vision is here.
They have to. I feel like they have to retake this outpost, but they're going to show if they do.
Yeah, they see it on the tree. Immediately there for a couple of them, and the Doom comes out. It's on to 2. That's a great 2 to get. Shards actually keeps the rest of his team encapsulated in it, and they're now onto the Kunkka. This is the best Ags Doom I've seen in a while. The mute is there onto the Faceless Boy. He's starting to drop him down low, but the snowball turn onto Bobica. Meanwhile, XWY has to just get the hell out of there. Nothing to Say. Down to super low HP, and Monet on top of him. Shiro, there's the grip from the low ground. They find it onto the Drow. That is the damage that they needed. The buyback coming in from that Bane did wonders.
But yeah, DD Void, it's going to get brought down pretty quick, this Roche.
Doom back up in 40 seconds. It's going to be way too late for that one. They have Overgrowth in 13. If they can wait a little bit longer, they roll in. And no, the Blink, he messed that one up completely. Oh no, that was not the way it was meant to go. And that is going to, for sure, secure this Roche for LGD.
Oh man, these little mistakes from Aster.
Shiro almost gets caught right there. XXS spots a couple in that river.
This is such a tense moment. Roche, 1 minute.
WY, they move in. Shiro jumps up high ground. They find the Bane, and there's a kickback onto the Pango. But the Doom, he finds them all immediately on top of him. This Faceless Void can't do anything, and Monet up on the high ground starts to beat him down, but a great play by Jianyu to get right on top of him. It's not going to matter, though. Faceless Void doesn't get to cast anything. The Hex is there from Nothing to Say, but the control comes out from XXS trying to separate, and they do manage to get a little bit away from her. So on the low ground, they get the lift, the pullback. The Doom is fine. No buyback available for this Faceless Void. I mean, he's out of this fight completely. The rest of LGD in a ton of trouble as they get run down one by one. Planet kicks in Monet, but that just means Why You Smile is going to end up dying to him. They try and find a finish, but Monet still barely living through all of this. Planet, he just wants to kill him, but Monet gets away. And they're going to pause right after, feeling good. That one would be enormous, because then you've got that double Doom.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
But for now, at least, with 30 seconds, all of these heroes being got. Bobica goes for the kick and finally finds him. They get him immediately. Oh, Jianyu, they get the catch for the kill. Tusk is regretting that purchase right now.
Oh my god, Bobica, you monster.
They have been waiting this entire time, playing on the back foot, playing from behind. This Shiro Faceless Void just completely out of it. I guess that
they have buybacks though, right? The Drow has buyback, so if Monet does get brought down, which doesn't look like he's going to, he's gonna get that Aegis. Picks up everything.
Aegis in hand, and back to the races. Why You Smile finds one immediately, gets jumped on. XXS pairs together to get the kill, and Shiro, I don't know if you can do this alone, my friend, although is starting to bring him down, but the kick away, get out of there. Okay. Now, Overgrowth Control, Nothing to Say, is in a ton of trouble. They throw out the Doom and actually throw him back onto the Tusk.
Oh my.
Dude!
Bobica, he is just on fire.
The Doom initiation from the Rubik.
He just throws him on top of him, kicks the Void away too. I would imagine from Xiaowei being like, why'd you buy the Silver Edge? You don't have buyback, and they get this Doom off. If you have buyback, perhaps we can actually take fight around Roche, but
Bobica in the pit, and he's going to see it immediately.
Yeah, that bottom wave, Tree Armor just completely nullifies it, so.
Do they go on into here, though? I mean, it's still a little bit scary against this lineup, and there's the kickback. They find him with the grip. Under control, the Chrono is already down, trying to kill him, but they just walk into the Chrono right now with Nothing to Say. Do they have enough for the finish? They will, but Monet, they're on top of him. Jianyu trying to do damage to this Drow. Can they do it, though? Shiro needs to get a jump up at the Doom. At the last second, XXS finds him. Pichu just comes on in and punches down that tree to death. That is a triple kill for XXS. The man does it again, and though there are buybacks, there are not the spells they need. No. They're just going to straight hit onto these tier 4s. The buyback comes out from Nothing to Say. With no Chrono, it feels like an impossibility defending against this. They do jump right away onto that Drow, but the silence is there. They're waiting on it. There it is. Chrono, which was stolen by Bobica, because why not? And now the connection, that's a DP dead. XXS right on top of him. Didn't stand a chance. He's trying to beat him down, but the turn, it's too much. Nothing to Say, also in trouble. They buy back on this DP. She is going to be brought down. GG is called. Wow. ASTER, still looking good, still looking like the top team in China.
These guys are damn good at Dota. I mean, after what, one or two little mistake kind of fights where we saw like the blink in the tree inside the Chrono and stuff like that, all they needed was one.
We got the hero everybody loves to hate, the anti-mage coming out. Whether you're on his team or against him, it's always the worst.
That's mid.
Ooh. Yikes. That is a scary moment right there, but obviously did have that bottle charge, sips it up a little bit, but Nothing to Say. He's going to have to head off to the side. Jianyu down bottom is going to get ran down by Monet, wraps around the trees, gets vision there for the dagger, and that's going to be first blood. First blood for the PA.
Oh, God. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fighty. So it's Treads, Corrosion, and then Battle Fury, so at least he's able to pressure a bit onto this Death Prophet, but ASTER, don't think that they're too fussed about it by any means. As now the rotation.
Root there, onto 2, a second round soon to come out, bringing Why You Smile very low. Ember Coddle still very good in the Remnant Chase. Sleight of Fist does connect for the kill.
And he's got another shocker in a second too, if he wants to pump up his buddy. Sure does.
Will do just that. Great way to enable an Ember.
Oh yeah. And these IO, you know, you might be the one that's trying to protect. Oh, actually, we're seeing bottom. They're actually moving.
That was the bait. Oh
wow.
my god. They waited there under tower. Monet is like, yeah, come on, dispose me.
He's high-fiving. That's how confident. Monet doesn't do that very often. So the fact that he's even doing that says a lot. But top, Shiro will find himself a little bit of a snag. Nicely done.
But still willing to keep this pressure on. And SD almost going down. They're still tanking through this tower here. And the heals, they're out. It's going to be enough to keep it alive. They even use the glyph. They still have that mech ready.
That's a
if they decide to try and take this fight. It will connect, brings him low, but the mech to save, it's not enough.
Planet.
Too greedy.
Planet, what a play. He gets the 5th stack.
For PA, going to be that little bit behind, but still keeping pretty even, at least with the Pango, as they're going immediately. Monet went for the blur to try and get out the vision, not there, blown up. That is perfect for LGD.
And Shiro gets the last hit, so big gold going his way. And that's, soon the Manta. They will be brought back, though.
Oh, and gets out of there with the haste, just barely. They will kill off that IO, but nothing to say. Rolls back in. Trying to make something happen right there. Jianyu finds Bobica. Tries to get a little bit of separation there. XWY, they're not killing Bobica. He gets out, and now the Chakra, the second round, they kill off the Marcy.
What a halberd.
That was everything they needed and a bit more, and now Planet wants to pop that ultimate, wants to get out of harm's way, but it won't happen. So they find a couple key kills after losing their PA. Having a really good game on this Ember, despite being not super high in terms of net worth. He's been able to really draw a lot of attention around for himself. And
Shiro with Manta's ready to fight.
They go right on in, but Static Storm down and now in trouble. Can they all in onto this anti-mage? Do they even want to try and do that? Still getting healed back up. Why You Smile keeps Shiro alive, and the Static Storm was not enough. With nobody else nearby, they could not make that kill happen, and
XWY.
He has to get out of here. Bobica shows up. That gives the extra mana a slight dodge. Remnant, no, he can't get out. XWY dies, but the jump in, XXS tries to turn. Not sure if this one's going to be enough here, as I'm going to say just gets out of there. He is so incredibly farmed on Shiro.
Yep, and I just see Marcy constantly hiding in trees, waiting for a potential jump, as there's the relocate, the glyph.
BKB, TP out, but the bash looks for it and finds it. Oh, Monet, it's just not your day. As will get the jump to try and escape. They have full vision, and Shiro cleans up.
Potential Roche now.
They want to go in for that one. That was just a little bit of luck and a lot of anticipation. And now nothing to say. Rolls through, finds him right at the beginning. A good blinding light pushback, trying to bring down this Ember. And do they have enough damage? Yes.
Wow. And yeah, now they get the Roche and a big kill out of it.
Feel very good about it right now for this LGD lineup with a 9K gold lead. And
this is a treat to watch.
Well, the rotation on in. Shiro spots. Yeah, Ember, and immediately drains the mana, but not quite enough. Okay, that's a start, but oh my god, that Death Prophet just gets obliterated. And Marcy is back online after a very frustrating laning stage, I'm sure. Jianyu is having a much better time of it now.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna go game 3. Woo.
It's happening.
Shiro, I mean, he just jumps in.
Bobica, they're ready. They are pissed off about how it went last time around, and ready to walk high ground now and start taking down this tier 3 tower.
Yeah, definitely not. Like Monet just tickles.
Even if they find this big Static Storm right here, I don't think it's really gonna matter all that much. And
seems that, LGD, they came with the strat, and the strat has been working beautifully. Shiro up to high ground, 20 seconds on Aegis, says hello.
It's a strat as old as time. Pick anti-mage and get the bash. And Monet, okay, gets healed back up. The BKB just trying to escape, seeing if they can take down this Marcy. Not looking like it's super likely, as that is a dead Death Prophet. Static Storm dropped down. Aegis about to expire, and does now expire. Okay, XWY trying to control on Shiro. Silence is there, but the disruption to keep him alive. Success. But the blink back means that Shiro is going to be fine.
And he reflects the glimpse.
Just barely able to get out of harm's way. And will at least get one return kill after taking down the Marcy and the SD. It is going to be Why You Smile falling. So 3 go down as that high ground push came out. And LGD's like, okay, well, nobody's home. It must be smoked up. And it feels like they now know where they're at.
Yeah.
Immediately get that D ward. And are they going to just try and take the fight to him? XXS
Shiro's
on the
just
low
in.
ground pops it. Okay. Keeping him under control and immediately Bash brought down low, but gets the Remnant out. Not a terrible way to start the fight. That one is kind of rough. Gets the Ogre Seal to get away, but Shiro with that BKB is there for the chase down. XWY, they won't be able to get in range to catch him, but they will get this Disruptor, who has no escape.
Felt like a kind of desperate play from Aster to look for something there.
Oh, nice.
It's actually pretty funny. He got silenced for a second. Rax being
Through
brought
back
down.
door.
And Roche next on the horizon. So many layers of how the hell does he target heroes. Shiro now Aegis 2 or 3 items ahead of him.
You can just watch these SD charges get thrown out in the next fight as they get set up to finish this one off.
Yep, one more fight.
Shiro walks up, spots, hey, Monet is there, jumps right on top of the DP, and a BKB comes out, but you can see LGD doing what damage they can. They actually overcharge onto the Marcy now, finding themselves Monet. He gets a little bit of separation, XXS there, and they do kill off one of these saving supports, but with nothing to say, rolling back and forth. Monet did not stand a chance. They kill off the Marcy, but everybody else starts to die, and GG is going to be called. Woo! LGD force game 3.
Yes, I mean, yeah, we're
That's
all
what you
blessed.
want.
I mean, everybody's blessed. Viewers, us, etc. Yeah, phenomenal. I mean, I had a little bit of doubts and reservations about the AM, but I was completely wrong about it, and it works beautifully. They made so much space, pressured the map. Monet had nowhere to farm.
Chinese Magnus against position 1 and 3 that are melee. Could be pretty high. Game's going to be close. We're at game 3. Hopefully PSG wins again, so we get to see the same best of 3 happen tomorrow in our tiebreakers.
That is a crazy cosmetic. That almost looks like the level 18.
Yeah. It looks like Winter Wyvern, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh my god, stun.
I've never seen that one as, nothing to say.
He's in trouble. Doesn't have Swashbuckle, and look at that.
He's dead.
Oh, it's actually Pichu that moves in and gets the first blood of all heroes. And now with the disruption, the rotation in from Why You Smile made sure that the tower did not go down. A second rotation here could be looking to do some actual damage to XWY as they'll get the disruption and now the roll. So we'll have that effect placed over onto him too from his own dragon form. And well, just like that, he's dead. What a great rotation from LGD. This is going to be a big window for them here. And I mean, they're going to run into the tree as they head up to this high ground. Smoke is going to break. They spot him. Hello, hello. Overgrowth out. Can they do anything? Monet is there, does have Rupture, but doesn't look like he wants to fight yet. XXS with no blink, 500 gold away from it. They can't really run into this. And now Shadow Demon ulti, so he can't even get his blink off. XWY in trouble. XXS looks for his skewer, looks for anything, but it's just to be to try and get away.
They might still go down.
Rupture. Yeah, nothing to say, is in some trouble here. Has to stand his ground. Monet very low, but nothing to say, lives. Unreal.
All right, maybe we are going to have a repeat of the second game. The Deso's done. They're starting to take towers at a much easier rate than we are seeing Aster able to.
They're bringing everybody, but I don't know if they can do anything here. They do have that stun from XWY. Jumps for Shiro, gets him there. Where's the save? Gets the rage off, gets the back away, the armlet. He's fine. And now Aster, I mean, they're going to get a skewer back on an illusion, but XXS, he's in trouble.
They're in.
They got him caught. They got him in control, but the root, okay. Stolen shield crash, that's not that great, but a big blood right comes out, and that is going to be 2 dead. Monet running very quick and going to run down, nothing to say here too. Does he manage to escape from this one? The swash to get away does slow him down, but they've got vision, so nothing to say. He's going to get ran down.
Nicely done. All right, slight overextension. Shiro goes. I thought Shiro was just going to completely bail out of the fight, but his team must have said, let's go. As
trying to be annoying as she is.
Yep.
And last game, you know, it was, I think, or was it the game before that? LGD was blessed with one. Philosopher's Stone has nothing to say. Is going to get caught by that overgrowth in the Rupture. TP out, maybe. RP used.
Holy.
Wow. That is everything.
They really want him dead.
Yeah.
All 3 ults. Either way.
I'm down to half HP, but it feels like they know. And XWY walking forward in the middle of it.
He jumps in.
Pops the ulti. They need to get something out, but no overgrowth, no nothing. But Monet, jump in, find it, but before the skewer comes back, able to get in on top of them.
Baboka
tries to chase and gets that finish.
What a play from Baboka. Lifts, saves the DK, and then also gets this rebound steal. The casual spell is not one of the ultimates, of course. And they're the ones actually who just walk in and get it.
Oh, that hurts. That one hurts a lot. Force staff almost done for this mag. and they're setting up to try and take this bottom tower. Nothing to say. Oh, he gets caught. It was a greed play from him, and then the rupture's there. Dude, he was so close to that Lincoln Sphere. 400 gold away, just wanted to get it from that tower, killing off those creeps.
Just to make sure that he doesn't get overgrowths. Yeah, it's lots of layers of these team fights that are happening that ASTER just a step ahead.
He walked over there, nothing to say. Nearby, XXS looking for an opening. They find that Marcy right at the start. Disruption to keep him alive for the moment. Turns, unleash, Monet hit upon. XXS still waiting just to the side with that RP. The rundown comes out. Shiro gets caught right on the edge of that RP. They pull him in. They find that bash. The stun is going to be there. Although, nothing to say. Looking for the roll around. He gets to the infest out, but the bash, as soon as he comes out of it, Monet will fall. Shiro needs to armlet toggle, but there's not enough toggle in the world. Nothing to say. Still living in that ball form, but with the rest of ASTER still alive and only Monet dead, I don't think that LGD have enough damage to get through these heroes.
They need something to start going in their favor. This game feels pretty impossible. Look at the dragon form. Isn't it the same as the level 6 one? I mean, he's level 18 now, though, so that is the blue dragon.
And they get him there. Shiro pops it, turns the control onto XXS. That's a good
Shiro's
fight.
dead.
But, yeah, with Shiro already gone, it doesn't matter. Even though they take down XXS, even though there's no RP, LGD just still don't have the tools to deal with ASTER.
Scaling too hard on multiple cores on the side of ASTER.
So much vision everywhere. That ward up on the high ground breaks the Lincoln Sphere. Monet jumped upon, but the stun for the turnaround. Monet can just fight if he wants to. And Bulbaka says, get in there, buddy. It's time to battle. Nothing to say is going to actually bring him down. So Bulbaka gets his carry killed. Okay, we can't praise everything this guy does, but still a nice response from LGD. Those right clicks coming out. Why you smile, pop the heals. He can get to Aghanims too.
He's going to do a ton of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get to see. There's another fight happening.
Why you smile. Doesn't have as big of a mana pool this time. Jump in. Already rupture used, and Pango in a ton of trouble. Did manage to get disrupted for the moment, but the jump out of the infest, it's there. Monet's dead. And again, the Rainbow Flurry, it goes out, starts to bring down XWY, RP from XXS, but the skewer, it's not going to be enough for the chase. Why you smile? One more hit from downtime. He gets it for the kill.
Oh my god, he's
Roche about to respawn, and back and forth the series goes.
Holy, it was 4-16, 9-20, they completely bring it back.
I mean, this is 2 fights in a row where like that RP hasn't been there with the follow-up afterwards, or this time the skewer didn't pull him back in.
LGD, too damn strong.
Dude, are they gonna keep going here?
I think so.
I mean, with RP down,
AC Satanic, AC Deso.
There's still some scary points, like being pulled back into the base, stunned again, and does have that Aegis expiring. Nothing to say, trying to roll back and forth, finds onto Bavoka, the overgrowth is there, steals the unleash, and Marcy in trouble, getting bashed, getting controlled, getting killed. Rubik for Marcy, so far favoring ASTER. Can they find any more? Planet dead. Skewer back looking for, but why you smile, throwing out the rainbows, doing those right clicks, disarm onto him, all the rainbow damage. And that is enough to at least scare ASTER away for the moment. ASTER, they know that there's a ward up there on that high ground, so they're going to try and play around it and instead retake this outpost.
Okay.
But moving into Danger Town.
LGD's got vision here.
He 4-steps in. That is a dead tree. And now XWY, they did not expect them to be here. RP back onto 2, but can Monet do enough damage? Disruption there immediately. Why you smile, keeping XXS's Blink Dagger broken, and Shiro just dies though.
They get the stun.
And now Monet, they gotta run. The overgrowth out, control there, but immediately takes it off. Nothing to say, bouncing back and forth, trying to kill him off. The heal, but the Enchantress is gonna die. Nothing to say. Barely gets out of there before Bash comes.
Roche just respawned.
You know, this many respawns, gonna be there.
I mean, the graph tells the tale of this game right now. Look at this, just completely back and forth.
Scary stuff. 42 minutes in. Why you smile on the high ground. Starts to throw out some impetus shots. The pullback, though, onto 1. They find him, nothing to say. Gets the roll up and gonna get bashed, gonna get abyssal, gonna get killed. Does have buyback. Why you smile? He went too far forward. Disruption's there to keep him alive. Now the Pango buyback. Disarm onto Bloodseeker. The overgrowth there. Tries to jump, tries to kill. kill. Monet, very low, does go down once. Shiro gets that finish, and now Marcy's low. Marcy's dead, doesn't have a buyback. Rolling back and forth, finds XWY, but the rest of these heroes don't want to fight. The RP comes out, connects onto 2, the AoE damage, another disruption save, but it's only delaying the inevitable as the second RP comes out. They find themselves target after target. Shiro controlled, Shiro living for a long time, but eventually Shiro will die. And Why You Smile does a lot with this impetus, but it's not looking like it's quite enough in the end.
They got XXS.
That's a big one to get, but they just back out on Aster after the buybacks. Okay, now trying to play into this vision. I mean, they're all smoked up. It's not an easy jump, but good placement by Aster at least. Looks like they want to back out of there.
Marcy's ready to go in.
Finds one, jumps immediately, gets the control, gets the damage, the Hex out, and he's dead.
Holy moly.
Dude, are they actually going to do this?
Oh
they
my
find
God,
the tree and blow him
well.
up too. Bulbaka has to get out of here, but does manage just barely escape at the end of that one. I can't believe that just happened.
Immediately onto the Marcy, and she can just jump in onto anyone, and now it forces buybacks the other way.
Double buybacks. They are in the mid lane, a little bit separated from each other. Shadow Demon kind of just drops down the ward. Oh, and he finds him. They get him right at the start. Broken, in trouble. Hex the bash. It connects now onto Monet. TK's dead. Aster are falling apart. XXS, he gets his blade broken. Oh, the Shiva's guard, it barely clipped him right on the edge of it. And Monet, he is in no man's land. LGD make the comeback happen, immediately buys back.
DK's dead for 110 though.
Oh my God, LGD, how are you swinging this again?
I mean, this is just insanity.
God, on that blink cancel too, that's all the difference in the world right there. But Rax down, mid already taken. LGD, they want to look for more.
I mean, he has 2 sets of ruptures and a BKB, but his refresher's down. Second set, melee Rax.
Demonic Cleanse, he doesn't feel comfortable with it. They find one. Why You Smile, brought down to no HP at all, dies in his Sproink, and now the rupture onto Shiro, but the jump inside and nothing to say, and the long range runaway. He's gonna walk in with this Demonic Cleanse, and that is going to be enough to take this melee Rax most likely.
Even though they're both living armored.
He's so scared. Even still.
He's playing completely around Rage right now. So he's infested until Rage probably comes back up, and then he's gonna look to pop out and finish off the Raxes.
It is back up. Careful, the stun, the pull, the rupture. He's dropping, he's dead. Shiro dead inside the base. The refresher needs to be careful. Marcy trying to move in and save him. That's the BKB. They've already used the control though, and now the break has to run away on Monet. Shiro keeping that control, roll forward into damn near the fountain as XWY force staff and runs into the fountain. Now looks for more. The rupture's there. Aster, they've pulled them in pretty far. Why You Smile just does so much damage. Look at it. Look at him run down. They have to pop that Abyssal and try and get out of there. Marcy controlled. Marcy goes down. There's the buyback. XXS also dead, and he doesn't have one. The broken DK hides in the tree line, and LGD, after taking the full set of racks, are they going to go for more?
DK, they can't come in.
He's 120 gold away from buyback on that mag. Go get a bounty route, somebody.
He doesn't have RPs though, and that's Megas.
Oh, LGD, they might have finally closed this one out. Feeling comfy, hitting tier 4 towers, and Aster wanting to slow this down, waiting for XXS. 40 seconds have never felt so long as those tier 4 towers are dropping. 60 gold away from having a buyback, and it's just not there. Shiro, he's ruptured, but jumps inside Why You Smile. XY gets caught. He's stunned.
Broken.
He's killed. Well, no save from Rubik. Okay, broken.
But Monet?
But still okay there. Monet has to run out of there. Oh, the damage. It's way too much. The overgrowth trying to cover each other. Monet pops the BKB in the fountain. Nothing to say. Getting turned on. They popped the glyph finally. 10 seconds until XXS. Aster, they might finally be brought down here by LGD as DK is going to die. He does have buyback. Throw bodies, throw everything. XXS is back up. And do they finally retreat away from this? The lift back, the catch, the control. They find that Enchantress. She's silenced and looking like she might go down, although the save is there from Planet again. Gets caught. And they do manage. Well, now find Planet.
Planet. Okay.
Oh, all right. Aster, hold on.
Only just.
Somehow they hold on to their Ancient. Now, they do have the Ex Machina available on Marcy, or excuse me, on Why You Smile.
He's tanky.
and
Has double hex too. That's
smoke. There's waiting for anybody.
They actually trade items. They gave the pirate hat to Why You Smile.
Waiting for anybody. Monet pulled out. RP finds it on 1, but that's not good enough. Has to get out of there. Marcy on top of it. Second RP used just to get XWY a little bit away, and now the throne is open. They're going on it right away. The Unleash is there. Monet just gonna get dropped to the Enchantress. Shiro pops Refresher, runs on in. They turn their sights onto the throne. LGD are going to win this game, take out ASTER, and get us set up for a nice little rematch tomorrow where they get to play again.
Yeah. We're all so lucky. I love my life. I love Dota.
It's so good.
This is, yeah, like I said, probably one of my favorite series I've casted in easily like a year or something like that. That was remarkable.